Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Synergy Signals Week Ahead Outlook video. The purpose of this video is simply for those that are subscribed or those that aren't subscribed to the Trade Signal service to just keep abreast with what we are looking at, what we think directionally, the direction of travel is in some of these markets. And we use a particular methodology, purely technical, but we're looking at two things. We're looking at market cycles, which is essentially the context of where you are sitting in the market cycle. So if we have a three-level market cycle and you've seen level one and level two, we're anticipating the third level. Harmonics give us the turning points at these levels. So it's a very structured mechanical approach. And here we go. Let's start off having a look. The start of the year has been fantastic. We sent out three trades: AUD CAD, dollar basket, USD CAD. We've got TP3 out the dollar basket. We've got goodness me, TP2 or TP1 out of the dollar out of USD CAD, AUD CAD as well, moving in the direction. So this is AUD CAD here. You can see the cycles sort of in front of your eyes. Not too hard to pick out. This is big cycle one. This is big cycle two, and this is on all time frames. So we are anticipating the third is starting to make its move of the previous lower high. Well, the control point, we've made a change and a break of structure, and this is the retest. It's happening already. What I'm looking at is this smaller market cycle of 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing a 1 so far. I'm actually seeing a 1, 2, and it will give us a 3 pullback, and I'm looking for that pullback. Now, if you have a look at this particular chart on the larger time frame, you can see how it's playing out. 1, 2, and we're anticipating 3. Our little cycle we're looking at the minute is just this, and we can see 1 and 2, and anticipating 3. The only doubt for me is the retest down here. We haven't engaged structure again. That's the only questionable one for me. Right, onto the dollar basket, because that's the main thing to talk about here. Dollar basket, big, huge 2025 picture. We had 1, 2, 3 to the low, double bottom, change of structure. Haven't seen a break of structure yet, but here is another cycle. 1, 2, 3 to the low. We've made the change, retest. On the lower time frame, we had lots of movements, change, break, retest, entry. We're waiting for a retest down here. We'll be looking to take that continued. There is an ABCD structure in here. Obviously, we use harmonics to give us an idea when price is going to slow down. So this swing I've drawn, A to B, just a random swing, but look at how random it is when I put this to there and then draw a line across the top just to show you where that pattern completed. Now I want to get this exact, okay? So bear with me. Move. So you can see price literally came within very close to hitting the clear D point. This actual pattern is a 2 weeks of rise, 1 week, 2 week. So, excuse me, folks. So we're expecting a false move week beginning. This is a trap into the end of the week. Then we're expecting a false and then a real for the rest of the week. Otherwise, just looking across the board, we aren't seeing too many more clear cuts. AUD USD. This is one of the big grand setups. So you can see the cycle here. 1, 2. We're anticipating a 3. I believe this is the first lower low, lower high. It's come off the 78.6 retracement, which is important. And now we need to see a break of structure. This is not the key point. It's here because that made a new high. This isn't a new high. It's just testing the new high. You can see that these candles aren't touching here. So that's the key point to look at. That's nice. AUD USD got really good structure. We've been playing around with GU. That's starting to look a little bit heavier and rolling over, although we have the big Gartley, and it could be setting itself up if you have a look at the horizontal, the rectangle blocks as level 1 and level 2. It's a bit of a no man's trade at the moment. So just passing on that one. Moving on. I'm not going to look at everything, guys, because there's no point wasting your time. This is going to be quite a punchy update. Let's look at others with really good structure. So we can see on EuroCAD, we are nearing a turning point. My understanding is this swing here, AB, if we copy it, put it to here, we could get down as far as here. which will be a Gartley pattern. And that also plays in line with the AUD CAD long. So pretty interesting stuff. GBP CAD, another beauty. As you can see, the market cycle level 1 and level 2. And internally, we had this 1, 2. Let me just draw it so you can see how that was constructed. Yeah, this 1, 2, 3 makes 1. At the minute, we're in the middle of this zone. That's not where we want to be. It's a bit 50-50. Have we got a clear change up here? Not quite, but getting there. We need to see a change of this structure here, and we're not there yet. But the market's given us a consolidation zone, which is something that we know leads to another trend. Yeah, that's that one. Anything else worth noting to you or any others that I'm looking at? There aren't really any other pairs I'm looking at, guys, and girls. So I'm going to probably leave it at that. Any questions? Anyone interested? There is a link in the description to sign up for a trial on the signals, a 14-day free trial. And obviously, I need to make an announcement that we've got additional resources available to new subscribers, and we've developed an algorithm where people are able to scan their own harmonic trades in predominantly stocks. We have the FX market's pretty limited, but we've got a fantastic algorithm that will pick out completed patterns in global stocks and limited patterns in FX and crypto. But that's something we're going to be launching this year. It's currently in a beta stage, and I expect that to be launched in the next few weeks. So on that note, folks, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.